Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Mila Baraka, and today I'm looking at a name here, Mikhail, Michael, and it's a name that poses a question: Who is like God? And that's what it is here. Me is the interrogatory, questioning. Who? Find it in names, phrases like miata, who are you? Mise, what is this? And so forth. So me, so that's an interrogatory right here at the front. Then ka, this is a preposition that's comparative, okay? Who is like God, ka. And then el is God. That's a short form, the abbreviated form of the root form of el. Find it in combined forms like El Shaddai and El Elyon, and the longer form, of course, the plural form of Elohim, which is very, very common. So means strength or mighty. So who is like the mighty one? Who's like the mighty God? And when somebody has this name, a lot is expected from him. This is one of the few named angels that we find in the scripture. Gabriel is the other one, very well known. Here's Michael, okay, Michael, and who is like God. We find him in Daniel 12, verse 1. Generally, I try to avoid verses like this because, as you see, it's quite a large package here, but there's a lot of repetition. A lot of things are repeated. Some things are repeated 3 times, 2 times, and so forth. And so it's got quite a strong structure to it, the whole thing, and obviously a very great message for the end times. This is a apocalyptic style literature right here. So coming from Daniel, of course, is very much apocalyptic, speaking about the future. And at that time, Michael, the great prince, will stand up, the one standing up for the sons of your people. There was a time of distress, or will be a time of stress too, such as not been seen since there was a nation until that time. And at that time, your people will escape, everyone who is found written in the book. So that time and things existing or being, those things are repeated through the passage here. So we begin with Wa'et, and in that time, he demonstrative pronoun on the end here. Find this one, 2, 3 times, and also always included in the phrase here. All of them have prepositions here, Wa'et, hahi, and then ad, ha'et, hahi, and then ba'et, hahi. So these two are exactly repeated. This one separates out the preposition. And there, until that time is coming, okay? Until that time. So there's a very specified time here being mentioned. Something big is going to happen, okay? That time, 3 times through the passage here. So, Beit Hahi, Mod, will stand, and this is stand up or make himself known or make himself prominent. This is the verbal form of amud. The word amud is the column. Okay? So as a noun, this root here, ayim mem dalet, works as a noun. It becomes the column. So Michael will be there like a strong column, very, very prominent, very, very powerful. So Yamud, Yamod, Mikhail, okay, who is like God, this angel here, will present himself for the task that's expected from him. So Mikhail, Hashar, okay, this is the prince. Find this also in phrases like Hashar Shalom, one of my favorite phrases. So the prince, the boss, okay, the powerful one, okay, the leader, the head. Shar, Hasar, okay, seen here. I always have a hard time carrying the softening of the sheen, but it's a scene, Hasar. Find this word in English. In fact, the czar of this and czar of that comes through Russian language. So Azar. Azar Hagadol, the great one, the powerful one, the great one or large one, powerful. Amod, so we saw here will stand, Yamod, and then here we have a Omed, and this is Haomed, and this is the participle then, who stands, the one standing, al, over or in front of, Bnei Amecha, the sons of my people. So he has a leadership post. He's directing things. He's moving things along here. So Mikhail, has something to do here, leading these people, sons of my people. Okay, B'nai Amecha, of your people. So there's a second person suffixed here. I'll find it also here, Amecha, and then we'll also find a variant of that, the Goy. Okay, these are very specifically the sons of Israel. Okay, sons of the redeemed ones, the ones who are called into to be the people of God. These are Goy. This one is far more extensive than these two. So, but they're all together here. So, Be Amecha. V'hayata et Sarah, and there was, or is, and this is the suffix form of haya, feminine form. Et can take either feminine or masculine verbs. Sarah, that's feminine. So the feminine picks up the strength here, or allows us to find the gender of the verb right here. So hayata, okay, and then there will be distress. There will be trouble. Okay, Sarah. So you'll be yeah, shar, things will fall apart. Things will be hissing along. Shara. Asher, which lo nich hayat. Now we're seeing hayat here. We're going to see it here and here, and then also variant of the verb right here. So this is the infinitive form of it. Here are suffix feminine indicative forms of it, and here we have the reflexive form of it with a nifer, nechayata, and it will be, which there will not be, okay, because it's a negation in the front of it here, which there has not been, okay, lo nichyeta. Let's see, I'm going to pronounce the second shava because first one, nich, is going to close the syllable, the second one's going to be pronounced. And that's one of the rules of shava. You got two of them together. First one's silent, second one's going to be pronounced. Nichyeta, okay, will be, has been, Michiot, and then to be, Goy, a people. There's another nation. This one's translated here as nation, very similar to people here. Goy, a nation. Ad, until. Ha'et hahi, that time. Okay, again, same thing here as we saw at the start. Et hahi, ha'et hahi. And then we move on. It moves along quite quickly here. Va'et hahi, and then that time. Boom, 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 boom. 3 times we're establishing this time. A very important time. We're going to take 3 phrases to establish this time. It's a big time. It's a really powerful time here. Va'et, okay. Time is a sense of occasion. This is a big happening. Okay. Va'et hahi, and that time. Yimalet, okay, will escape, will very literally means will slide away. Okay, malet is it's slippery mud, and when you have it as a noun. Okay, here's a verb, of course. So yimalet will escape. Will what do they have here? Escape, yeah, will escape. Amecha, your people. So some big things happening here, but the people of God, the people that Miguel is leading here, those people will escape. Okay, Yamalet, Amecha, you will escape your people. Kol, all, ha, nish, nim, sa, okay, those who are found. This one's a nifl here, nichayat, that's in terms of the things that are happening. And this is a nifl, those who are found, passive for sense of to be find something, found written, okay. So nishamat, nim sha, those who are found. Katuv, written, okay. Katuv, very well-known verb here. Katuv very literally means to be carved in, okay. Katuv. And then Bashar, Besefer, okay. Besefer. Besefer, and this is in the book, in the roll of the book. If you want to, the Psalms will refer to this as Migalat Sefer. This one's just simply Sefer. And Sefer is something that is, our word cipher comes out from this too. Something that is very, very precisely set out in columns and rows, very well defined. Okay, so we're right there in among the names written into that book, the book of life, the book of people that God has redeemed. So, Besefer, okay, in that book, the book of life that God prepares and has our names enrolled in it when we are followers of Christ and obedient to Him. And leads us on to Revelation 12, verse we find again Michael. He's also referred to in the book of Jude, fighting over the bones of Moses. But this one, of course, is the continuation of the prophecy that what was prophesied in Daniel 12, verse 1, took place at the time of the crucifixion. There was a big battle, a heavenly battle took place there. And here's the result of this particular battle, which was prophesied in the leadership of this battle was prophesied in Daniel 12, verse 1. And here it is. Then war broke out in heavens, okay, Hashemayim. And Michael, who is like God, and his angels fought against the dragon, Drakon. And the dragon and his angels also fought. Okay. There's a big heavenly battle taking place between good and evil, sons of God, sons of man, and so forth. Just a tremendous slugfest. Okay. The dragon and his angels also fought, but he could not prevail. This dragon, devil, Satan, could not prevail. And there was no place for them in heaven any longer. I always find it troubling to read the first chapter of Job, because we find the devil has very much a place there, and he's sitting there and he's talking to God and he's arguing with God and he's telling God, oh, this and this and this and this and this. It bothers me personally. But no longer, why? He's not there any longer, okay? There's no place for them in heaven any longer. And so the great dragon was thrown out. The ancient serpent was called the devil, Diablos, and Satan, Satan. Diablos is a Greek term for it, and Satan is the Hebrew word for it. So you have Greek and Hebrew here. So devil is Diablos, and Satan is Hebrew. And the one who deceives the whole world, he was thrown to earth, and his angels with him. This was the definitive battle of good and evil, and of course evil with the crucifixion of Christ, evil lost, and the good has won over. We find him thrown to the earth. He's still dragging along a long chain. One of the professors at seminary says, yeah, he's conquered, but he's still got quite a bit of influence around. We kind of see it. But the final battle has been won. And so we can be encouraged by that, even though we find ourselves in troubles facing the issues the temptations that Satan throws at us. The final battle has been won in Christ through the crucifixion of Christ and through the salvation that Christ gives to us and to his people. So here it is, Michael, who's like God, participated in this battle that Christ led in the struggle against Satan, and now Satan is thrown to the earth, has another step to be thrown further into the fires of hell, and then at a coming day, there will be a final judgment day on which we'll be able to hear our names read from the Sefer, from the book of life, and look forward to that day when all things are made right, and Satan does find his final abode, and we also are invited to the heavenly place. God bless and God sustain you in this day. Until the next time.